show you my bump. There we go. Hi everybody, I'm Rachel Brady, welcome back to my channel. I'm a mum of two, I'm 38 years old. I have a son, Arthur, who is 7, and a daughter, Beatrix, who is 5. And I have my third baby on the way, due around the kind of 9th, although I think it's a bit later, I think the dates are slightly wrong, of September this year, obviously, not next year. Yeah, so I am 17 weeks pregnant. I thought I'd do a little pregnancy update for you guys because I'm not planning to do like a lot of these, but I had my midwife appointment this morning, and I thought, you know what, I'll do a little update. There's not a great deal to tell. Everything's going fine. I'm really buzzing today because I heard the baby's heartbeat and I have been a little worried. Yeah, so why have I been worried? I think a few weeks ago I started to feel these like electric shock type kicks on my side, and I thought, wow, I'm really feeling this baby mega early, and then they just stopped. They would happen when, this is gross, but when I was wiping myself after a wee, I would lean forward and I would get a little kick. And then also when my daughter B was kind of making a lot of noise near me, like cuddling or, you know, just kind of having a tantrum or whatever, I would get a little kick, and I thought, oh, how nice, I'm feeling the baby, and I haven't felt anything for ages. So I thought, well, either it wasn't kicks and it was some kind of spasm, but it really felt like a kick. Anyway, they're not happening anymore, but so I was worried. I mentioned it very kind of, I know there's nothing to worry about because, you know, to the midwife, and then she just said, well, pop on the couch and we'll have a listen. Really strong heartbeat. So nice, isn't it, when you first hear the heartbeat? Obviously we've had a scan, so I knew from 12 weeks that the baby was okay. But and she said, well, I've got a theory that like boys' heartbeats are more like trains and girls' heartbeats are more like a galloping horse, and this was a bit of a train, so she thinks it's a boy, but that was just a bit of fun. Everything's fine. I had my urine taken and she detected a little bit of protein, so that's going to be sent off. The other news, again, this is a bit TMI, but it's a pregnancy update, so what do you want? It's going to be a bit TMI. I had a tiny bit of spotting. Today is Wednesday, and I had a tiny bit of spotting on Easter Sunday. It was really so small. I was torn between worrying about it and Googling and speaking to the midwife, which you should always do apparently when you have any spotting, and kind of going, nah, just, it's fine. So I spoke to the midwife, as I say, and she reassured me. I was fretting a bit that I was starting off with a UTI, but she reassured me, she said basically, keep an eye on everything, and if you continue to bleed, ring us back, and if you continue to if you have UTI like symptoms like a fever, you know, pain when you're weeing, I didn't have any of those things. She said ring 111 and get treatment for UTI. So anyway, none of that happened, so touch wood. Sorry, a bit superstitious. And yeah, so everything's fine. Long story short, everything's fine. What else to report? Energy wise, I have been feeling a little bit tired, more so, you know, you feel amazing, don't you, in the second trimester, if you're lucky. I'm lucky, I'm feeling good, but I have been having a little bit of like, whoa, I'm really tired, about kind of, it's like the witching hour, isn't it, when everyone's going crazy and you really want everyone to go to bed about 7 o'clock. I kind of feel really tired. And I read in online that it is a real growth spurt, 16, 17 weeks, so that might be that. Sorry, just a little burp, that was gross. I'm trying to neck a smoothie, which is over there at the minute, instead of having a coffee. We're still in our Easter holidays now. I've got 1 day of childcare today, which I'm making the most of and catching up with videos. And I have just been, you know what it's like in the Easter holidays, you're with the kids a lot, so you seem to be kind of just eating a lot of like packed lunches on days out, and kind of, we were at the in-laws for a few days, so you know, my diet kind of, I don't have smoothies when I'm at the in-laws. I wasn't drinking as much water because I lost my bloody bottle. You may have seen I had this like huge bottle with like hours on the side, and it was like great. I was drinking 2 of those a day. I left it in a bloody play centre the other day, So gutted. I'm gonna get another one and get back on the water train, because one tip for all you pregnant ladies out there, it really, I don't know if it's just because it coincided with my second trimester, but drinking 2 litres of water a day has really helped me feel good. And I felt like it was just getting things flowing a bit more. Yeah, so all is good. In terms of my VBAC decision, C-section decision, you may have seen I did a video kind of pondering, really early pondering, too early really to be pondering such a thing. I'm still pondering, however, I'm definitely leaning towards another VBAC, because the more I think about it, it will be 8 years by the time this baby comes since I had my section, and it will be 6 years since I had a successful VBAC. So you would think logically that my scar has had lots of time to grow and heal, you know, heal. And logically, I think what it was, if you saw that video, I was panicking because I'd read a thread and lots of personal stories of VBAC heartbreak where it didn't work out. And as heartbreaking as they are, the chances are so small, and I'm a good candidate, I think, for another VBAC. However, I will discuss all this with my consultant. I didn't discuss it with my midwife today. It was very much just like checking your wee, getting on the bed, listening to heartbeat. I didn't want to take up her time. I think it's a consultant conversation personally. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. There's not a great deal else to report, so I'm probably going to wind it up here. I hope you are all well. If you're 17 weeks, do say hi. I really, for some reason this time round, I think probably because I'm doing more, I don't think I did YouTube actually when I had B. No, of course I didn't. That's why I'm just feeling more engaged with other people in the YouTube and Instagram and so on community who are at my stage, or like a week or two ahead or behind. It's really nice to kind of think you're on that journey at the same time. So yeah, do say hi. If you're pregnant at any stage, or just say hi. Even if you're not pregnant, it's fine, just say hi. So yeah, that's all for now, guys. I hope you're well, and yeah, give the video a thumbs up and do subscribe if you're not already. That's all, bye.